Hello guys, how are you? I hope you are doing well. So in this video, we'll see solar PV battery charging and discharging logic. Okay, I have one model, solar PV model. Let me show you. This is PV panel. This is input data of G and T. This is the boost converter. Load connected here. Okay, and I have designed one bidirectional bidirectional buck boost converter here, this one, and one lithium ion battery is connected here, which initial state of charge I have kept as 30. Okay, this is the charging logic and this is the discharging logic. Let me show you. This is charging logic. Okay. At first it will compare the PV is greater than P load, means solar is generating more power than the load demand at that condition, and is AND gate and is state of charge of battery is less than 90. Okay, 90 we have kept like we have limit that's more than if battery is charged 90%, then it will stop charging. Okay, that's why. Or long battery life. This is the simple logic. You can easily create this one. Then discharging logic or discharge logic. Okay, when PV is less than the P load, means the solar PV itself is not able to generate enough power to supply the demand. Okay, P load, and battery is state of charge is greater than 20%. Okay, at that condition, battery will discharge 20. This 20% we have kept the SOE, the minimum charge. So we don't want the lithium ion battery to totally empty. Okay, you can minimize this one also 10%, 5%. Okay, lithium ion battery normally these days in mobiles they use. Okay, so totally discharging those lithium ion battery is not good for their long lasting life. Okay, so we have kept that one, and after that we have set one PWM. Okay, and this PWM will work only for, with this PWM, the switch of this buck boost converter is connected. Okay, at one time only one switch will enable. That's why this two end gate is selected here. Okay, this S1 is for charging mode and this S2 is for discharging mode. Okay, when this S2 supply will be on, S2 gate will be on, is PWM, then battery will discharge. When this one S1, this one is for battery charging. Okay, if this switch get the gate pulse from the PWM, that means it will charge. If you have any doubt at any point, you can comment in the comment box. I'll try to reply you, or I'll try to make another videos to explain furthermore. Okay, I have designed this one, this charging logic and discharging logic, to get you a better idea, and you can easily understand this logic. So first, I have some load connected with my model. Three loads are connected. Okay, three loads are connected. These three are the load. So for discharging mode, first we'll check the discharging mode. Okay, we'll check the discharging mode. That's why this one is discharging mode. This one is charging mode. Okay, let me check. I have disconnected one load one. We can see this one. It's charging or discharging. We can see this one. If we run, I have already run this one. Okay, so I'll not run. It will take time to run. Let's check the result here. PVP load. Look, after 0.6 seconds, this one is P load. Okay, load is 0. Means we don't have load, but we have PV power. This one, we have PV power. So battery will charge. So this one is for charge. S1 switch. Okay, this one is charge logic. This one is discharge logic. Look, charge logic is at 1. There are these spikes. You can ignore this one. We can remove this one. Okay. And discharge logic. Discharge logic is at look 0. Means that charging logic one is working. Means the charging one is this S1. It's getting PWM pulse. It's getting get pulse. It's working at that condition. Okay. PV to DC bus to charging switch to battery. It's charging like this. So I want to show you these results also. You can see this result also. These are charging logic output, discharging logic, gate pulse of S1 is working for that. Gate pulse of S2 is 0 at this condition because look at this point. S2 is working. After that, S1 will work. It is going like this. Okay, this is 1 at this time discharge. So this is sorry, get pulse of S2. It's getting pulse, and here 1 that S1 switch charging one is working. Okay, and you can see here the current I. This is battery current. Okay, battery current is negative. So at this time it's charging, and when battery current is positive, at that time it's discharging. Okay. We can comment. I have comment out this and comment this one also, and don't confuse on this result. Okay, this is PV power. Okay, solar PV power. This is so much flickering. Okay, this is because real data I have used with the model, so that is why it's become like this. You can see in my model, this is real data is used. Okay, by using a from spreadsheet plot. This is not a NASA data, real data. So in real, that will get that kind of solar PV power. I have turned on one load. At this condition, we'll check again. We have to verify the SOE also. State of charge condition, it's satisfying totally or not. We can verify that also separately. I'll try to make video on that also. If I get time, I'll make video on that. Here I have the solar PV boost converter load connected DC bus with the DC bus a buck boost converter, bidirectional buck boost converter, then a battery. And this is the logic for battery charging and discharging. Whenever there is surplus energy, it will charge, but it will check that thing also. SOE 90% and 20%. Okay. Now all the loads are connected. We have to see the PV load. All the loads are connected. At this condition, charge logic output is not working. Okay. It's zero. And discharge logic means battery is continuously discharging because we have connected this load. Before, after 0.6, there was no load. Okay. So it's working properly. You can check this one also. Current is always this battery current. This battery current is always positive, so it's discharging. And get pulse of S2 is only getting. Oh, okay. S2 is for this one is S2 discharging mode. So it's only working. So I think you have understand this one, this charging logic and discharging logic of a solar PV battery. If you have any doubt, I have used one MPPT here, LSTM MPPT. If you have any doubt at any point, you can comment in the comment box. Okay, I'll try to reply you. Or if you have any particular, if you want to know any particular topic here, you can comment that also. I'll try to make video part on that also. So bye bye guys.